a flight and get so high.
Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I am Mel,
And I'm Shane.
and together we are
Mel and Shane.
So, I know from the title of our video, some of you are wondering what stage of our relationship we are in. So, are we dating, engaged, or married? Drum roll!
Well, we are
Courting! So, we are courting. And I know some of you are wondering, what is courting? So, I'll let Shane tell you more about that.
Well, courting has a specific intentionality about it in terms of where are we going. And courting involves moving towards marriage, wanting to get married. Courting is a term that is referred to by many individuals who are seeking to follow the Lord and honor God with their relationship. It's not just going on casual dates and not going anywhere. It is involved with being able to get to know each other with the intention of getting married. And as you can see, there are different phases of relationships. When you are engaged, you're really looking to tie the knot and really please God in that way. And as we continue, we are very intentional about how we interact with each other, setting boundaries and honoring God. You know, the Bible says something that I think is important to point out, babe. In Ephesians 5 verse 3, it says that there shouldn't even be a hint of sexual immorality. And so me and her, we are committed to honoring God with our purity, those kind of things. And it's interesting because there are a lot of people who are like, well, we love each other, so we should be able to express our love in every kind of way we want. And although we may have feelings for each other and love each other in those ways, we still want to make sure that we're honoring God. And God says we have to keep ourselves pure until we get married. And so me and Mel have established a lot of boundaries that kind of help us in that area to stay pure and also have fun and get to know each other in the process as well. So Mel, you want to talk a little bit about boundaries?
Oh, yes. So, boundaries. Basically, boundaries are principles that you put in place to protect your relationship. In this sense, we're speaking about my relationship with Shane. So, we communicate effectively and we talk about what we want to put in place as boundaries for us. So, for example, we've decided that we're going to stay pure and refrain from sexual activities or anything that can lead to sex. We try to be
For now.
for now. Yes, and that is because we want to wait until marriage because that is what the Bible preach and that is what we're doing to honor God. Sex is for a married couple, really. So we set that boundary and we try to have a lot of clean fun and give each other space because sometimes we are in the same space, things can happen. And you know, of course, I'm so attracted to this guy. I'm very much attracted to him, and we can utilize our space in wrong ways. That's a very good thing, right?
That's correct.
Yeah.
And we gotta have accountability too. That's something that helps us. We don't stay late hours in the night together because we know that temptation is real. And so we really try our best to use wisdom with how we spend our time, where we spend our time together, when, and also
and how we spend our times. Yeah. And what were you gonna say, babe?
And I was just gonna say about accountability. Like it's important for me to have guys that I'm checking in with to see how I'm doing in that area of my purity and in my relationship.
And in this kind of relationship, especially when you're courting, in any relationship at all, communication is essential. It's like my top thing on my relationship list. I love when my partner communicates, and Shane is very good at communicating. And when you're refraining from certain things, it is very important to communicate how you're doing in that new situation or that new phase. So for us, we're not afraid to speak about sex, but we don't go to the extent where we're describing what we want, our desires. It's more about speaking about how are you doing in that area. Always refraining from intercourse affecting you emotionally or mentally because it plays a lot on those areas too. and we try to communicate about it. If I'm struggling, what we resort to doing is praying or talking about how we can alleviate the problem without engaging. And when we do stuff like that, it brings us closer
Yeah.
because we understand each other from a different level apart from sex.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, we're gonna be at a later phase in that era when we move to marriage,
Mm-hmm.
but it is worth it because at the end of the day, we're pleasing God.
And we're getting to love each other in deeper ways and understand each other in deeper ways outside of that as well, building intimacy without having to engage in those kind of ways now for this period. And it's a learning process. And one of the things that is very helpful is that we also have people that we talk to, counselors, that help us to see how we're doing in every area of our lives, because mental health is very important
Yeah,
all
yeah,
around.
yeah.
And so we have mentors, people that we talk to, and we would encourage you guys to make sure you have mentors, people who
Yeah.
are influencing you in good ways that you can look up to and gain wisdom
Yeah.
from based on their experiences as well.
Yeah. So boundaries are definitely important, and while you create that boundary, it's important to communicate and lean on each other for support. And this is for couples courting or considering courting, or somebody who doesn't know what courting is. It is very important to kind of educate yourself on that because people think courting is boring. It is not. And we're going to share some ways how we enjoy our courting relationship. So I'm not sure if you guys follow me on social media. Some of you might do, but we spend our time doing activities outside, very fun activities,
Yes.
because you have to select the space to help you grow as a couple.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the things with boundaries and being mindful,
Mm-hmm.
because at the end of the day, we want people to understand that we refraining from sex and being pure, it is not really for us. Yes, it's beneficial, but it's really for God.
Mm-hmm.
And once you understand that, it becomes easy.
Yes.
I'm a woman, he's a man, and of course we're a human being. We have feelings, we have urges.
Yes.
But when we focus solely on the Lord, we're able to navigate through it easier. So what we do is try to do activities outdoors around friends, not solely alone. Sometimes we do it alone because we enjoy spending time together.
Yes.
And spending time together helps you to understand your partner.
Yes.
I am more the non-verbal type of person, so sometimes I'll be observing him non-verbally, so I can understand his actions or some facial gestures he might make. And that's because I spend so much time around him. And we go to the park, we
Yes.
ride our bikes,
Have fun.
we have a lot of fun.
Poetry,
Road trips.
music, road trips.
Mhm.
We like to have fun.
And it's important to spend time around couples who are married because that's where we're headed.
Mhm.
Courting is basically getting to know each other and traveling along that path with hopes of getting married.
Mhm.
And spend time around married people.
Yes.
Spend time around persons who have been in relationships
Mhm.
long enough to can share some of their experiences. And of
Yes.
course, we wanted to know that relationships is not perfect. Shane and I, we have our ups and downs, but going through that motion of having ups and downs, we become closer. And of course, again, we learn more about each other.
Mhm.
And once we have conflict, we'll find a way how to resolve it in a way that is godly. So
Yeah.
everything about a courting relationship, the soul thing is God.
Yes, and it's interesting because sometimes many people are confused with the dating and the courting, and I think that the main thing is that from the beginning of the relationship, there's an intentionality about wanting this to go somewhere, to lead somewhere, not just being in it for the moment or for having fun. And as the courting relationship deepens and grows, then you see things pop up like engagement, where there are proposals, and one day this beautiful woman will be getting proposed to. I know she's looking forward to that. And really that just leads to more excitement as we really continue to process what marriage is about and what marriage looks like. You know, premarital counseling, those kind of things. And so we're excited for what God is doing in our lives, and we are having fun as a young Christian couple in this relationship, it's really a good experience, and we're really learning a lot. And we hope that you guys learn from our journey as well. You know, we want to just share as much that we can from our experience to help and to guide others as well, as you guys are following our journey. So we were very excited, and we look forward to continuing to share our experience.
Yes, definitely. And we just want to help young couples, were Christians or non-Christians, to kind of travel on this path, not necessarily follow our examples. Like we're living a good life, we're trying to be as good as we can and reflect God. That is our goal. And you know, we just want to empower persons out there not to be scared of courting or being in a Christian relationship or just living right, because at the end of the day, your relationship with God is what matters. And as a couple, we try to build a relationship with God together and individually.
Yes.
And you know, we just want to use this platform to help young people, really. And just anybody, Christian, non-Christian. We just want to encourage anybody wherever you are on your journey. And if you connect the things that we say, you could comment, you know, and we'll get in touch with you. If you want to know more about stuff we're talking about, reach out to us, definitely. And basically share how is your journey with Christ going, how is your journey going in a courting relationship. And you know, we still want to let you know that we're not perfect. And one of the things with being a Christian couple, people think there's a stereotype that it's boring. There's so many ways we can have fun, clean fun. We have fun, and we try to enjoy each other. And no person feel like it's difficult, like how you go without, you know, engaging in sex
and those kind of things.
People scared of that to hear that word, but sex was created for a married couple. And it's a covenant in marriage, and
it's enjoyable. It's a fun thing for that context. And you know, it's possible. We're doing it, you know, and by God's strength, and we're still having fun in the process. And wherever you may be on your journey, if you're not a Christian and this seems interesting to you, reach out to us. We can explain more to you, share more with you about our journey. If you are a Christian and you're in this kind of courting relationship, share with us, like Mel said.
We look forward to hearing from other persons and learning from other persons.
Yes.
So yeah, we are courting and we're enjoying it. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, just to be in a relationship with somebody that shares the same faith as you, who understands you and is, you know, really big on waiting.
Yeah. And being in a relationship with somebody as beautiful as she is, it's an amazing experience. And just to really be on the same page, learning about each other and growing, it's really phenomenal. And I'm very thankful.
Yeah, so I hope this video was worth waiting for, and that you guys have learned something. And yeah, so for our next video, what are we thinking, babe?
I think we may do a Q&A. We like to do some vlogs too, but you may see some Q&As where we'll answer some of the questions you guys may throw at us. And yeah, you know, we look forward to it. It's gonna be good.
So definitely we're sticking to the Q&A. So send me a DM. I'll put my Instagram, and you can message me and ask a question, any question that you don't want us to answer. And you know, we'll just go through those questions that we have, and we're gonna be vlogging because we're gonna be on the road.
Yes.
We're a couple that loves the road. We love to hang out, we love to have food, we love to have fun and just sightseeing.
Yes.
And of course, those are some fun ideas for courting couples.
We love going on dates in nature.
Yeah.
You know, those kind of things. So, you know, a lot of creative things you can do.
Yeah. So don't be afraid to get to know your partner. Don't be afraid to have fights. Don't be afraid to get to know your partner, because at the end of the day, we are looking forward to marriage. Courting is going down that path, and you have to know the person you're going to get married to.
And we grow.
Yeah, we grow.
We grow through conflict, everything. So it's good.
Yeah. And it's important to spend time around your partner's family so you can know more about them through their friends and family.
Yes.
And we've been doing that, and it's been great. So we're gonna wrap up now, right?
That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you for rocking it out with us. Thank you for watching
Yeah.
this video.
Hi guys, thank you so much for watching our video. If you enjoyed this video, leave a
Like,
share,
subscribe,
and hit the notification bell. Bye.